Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special edition of OTM Live. My name is TJ Lasig. I'm one of the co-founders here at Own the Moment, and we are here today to sweat out the Premium Pack Drop Series 2, Drop 2. We've got the metallic golds coming our way, bringing all of the luck to the OTM community today. We've got a special guest joining us as well, but first, introducing my co-founder, Mr. Justin Herzig, flexing his outside life in Florida right now. Justin, how's it going on this fine afternoon?
It is fantastic. I figure if we're going to be sweating in the drop, I may as well come outside in sunny Florida and start the sweat a little early. It is an exciting Thursday. My first chance, maybe I might actually get my first non-common pack today. I'm excited.
Let's hope so. Then you can up that baller status, maybe get out of the rookie club and join the real, true ballers like myself. And speaking of ballers, with us today, we have a special guest who is the purchaser of the $208,000 LeBron James moment. We have Jesse, aka at Yodo. Jesse, what's going on, my friend?
What's up, guys? I feel like 208,000 is insignificant at this point. What do you think?
I know, right, man? Like this Ding-a-ling guy is really just making it seem like 208 is just pennies at this point.
Yeah, that's old news, but yeah, I think we're going 3 for 3 today with the packs. That's my wishful. So
love it.
Yeah,
love it. Run a little the numbers behind the scenes here. We're thinking we're having like a 35% chance of getting. So 1/27. I don't know. That comes out to we got about a 3-4% chance. I'm feeling good. I think it's going to happen.
Sometimes you just feel it. You know, it's like we're all living our best lives here. We're all getting a pack. That's how it's going.
It is. TJ and I have said that if one of us does get an MGLE pack, then we will throw in an extra LeBron in the giveaway. So now you all can give us your extra pack karma and cheer us on, and we'll pass it on.
Yes. So for anyone that did not see, go ahead, check out our Twitter. You can retweet this tweet. You can follow us on Twitter. You can follow Jesse on Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that like button while you're at it. And we're going to be opening some packs on stream today. Hopefully, we're going to be opening some of these new premium packs. If not, we've got some in the back burner that we're going to be opening and gifting away some of the moments. So going to be opening up the eligibility throughout the beginning of this show. So go ahead, hit the retweet button, hit the follow button, like button, all of that good stuff. I guess we should talk at least first about the early news of the day, which was the Cool Cats Challenge. I know we talked about it on our show last night, but Cool Cats 5 did indeed wrap up today. And let's go ahead and check out what happened. So I'll also plug the website, otmnft.com. If anyone has not checked it out, we just recently did a bit of a redesign, a little bit of a facelift, improved the mobile experience, added some other good stuff. So hopefully everyone is enjoying those changes. And here we have the Cool Cats 4 Challenge. We had just shy of 5,600 people complete it, as we can see, and as we expected. Major drop-off occurring after I was able to sell all of the Dwight Howards and Serge Ibakas that I had been holding on to for around, they're selling for like 70, 75, as much as $80 for the Dwight Howards, which is just nuts. And you can see now that they're down to $14 and $9. So, the challenge utility really coming into play there. Justin, how did your Cool Cats 4 day end for you?
Mine was pretty casual, pretty calm. So yesterday was my crazy day. Yesterday I had the 70+ Dwight Howards and the 30 Serge Ibakas that I had to sell off. And when you're trying to do that with a 5-minute cool down period for each one, it was a bit strenuous, a bit tedious. But overall, I think I got rid of them all. The Dwights at around $70 on average, the Ibakas on around low 60s. And somehow ended up turning a little under a 5K profit on all those. So obviously got quite lucky that I just had so many Dwight Howards to begin with. But now I'm excited to kind of have some dapper funds in the wallet and go shopping pretty soon.
For sure.
Right. You have
How about yourself, Jesse?
So yeah, the story here is, so first off, I'm a big fan of the old guy strat, which means I think that there's value in buying moments of players that are soon to retire because they're just not going to have as many on the platform. LaMarcus Aldridge was a great example, and we saw what his bump when he announced the retirement. And so I was like, hey, I think Dwight Howard, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, however many times he made the All-Star game, plus he's the second most valued guy from a random study we saw in China. So if that opens, we're like, all right, these all tie together. I'm just going to buy a ton of the Dwight Howards at anywhere between like $7 and $10. And so I think I ended up with 83 of them and then just completely luck boxed my way into him being part of this challenge.
Love that. That's great. So now are you buying back at 14?
I got to figure this out because so actually a couple weeks ago, Popo, another guy who's had some big market purchases, asked me if I wanted to buy 101 of his Dwight Howards, and he would have sold to me at a discount and everything. And I love the idea behind it, but I don't want to ever have 100 of these and have to figure this out again from a selling. So I think more likely I'm going to probably reallocate that to some higher priced Dwight Howard moments that I'm bullish on, still get my Dwight Howard exposure, but without the, having to deal with the manual aspect of kind of selling those when the time's right.
I really like the Series 1 Dwight Howard Gold. I think that's always been super underpriced. I haven't checked in a couple weeks, but I think it was forget what the last price I saw.
But I think it's only out of 184 as well. It was a challenge reward. So that obviously makes it, I think, adds value there. I've got one because I think I actually completed that challenge back end because I was like, I'm big on the Dwight aspect and the MGLE. There was some value back in the day. I think across the board, he's valued. He just falls into that category of like when he retires, he's going to get that same bump that LaMarcus Aldridge got. And when he makes the Hall of Fame, which he's a surefire Hall of Famer, he's going to get another bump. So if you're in this for the long haul and you're planning on holding something for, 1+, 3+ years, because NBA's 3 years until you can join in, like there's value.
Yep.
What about you, Jesse? What has been your what's your been kind of hot aspect, your activity since obviously with the well-known LeBron?
Yeah. No, that's what I was gonna say, which is something I'm thinking most about with Top Shot is I always have these kind of strategies like that kind of thing where it's like I actually the morning before buying the 208,000 LeBron, I bought 2 Spencer Dinwiddie Cosmics. And kind of like I like plays like that where it's like, oh, maybe no one's really talking about him, but he's a guy who will be back next year. Like he's super into tech stuff. I think he's an investor in Dapper, like kind of like thinking along those lines. But then it always, for me, comes back to like, what is so same thing in crypto when you're buying all the small coins. It's like, what if you just had Bitcoin or Ethereum or something, a way simpler strategy? Is the marginal difference better, like a lot better? Is it even worth it? So I kind of keep coming back to that and seeing Top Shot from like way, way, way early and looking at just the prices of LeBron's, which is like, this seems like the most obvious, just easiest thing, but it's like, did I really outperform that? And so that's always what I'm coming back to whenever I kind of think of these newer strategies of like, or kind of like more complex stuff. You guys would be the guys to know if it does or not.
Well, it's interesting because I think having LeBron be the Bitcoin of the ecosystem is a very fair comparison. If Top Shot is successful, investing in LeBron is investing in Top Shot. There's no other way around it. The inverse of that, though, is – or not inverse, but corollary. But when we were seeing the complete spike in the market, the boom, the stuff that was increasing 10x was not the LeBron because LeBron's price was already kind of baked in. It was a little higher price. The stuff like a Zach LaVine where you could get it $10 of an S2 and it was jumping up to 200. I'm not saying we're going to have another 10x boom anytime soon, but it's one of those, what is your kind of risk aversion? If you want to play it safe and you just want to invest in Top Shot, LeBron is a fantastic asset. And I highly, I think it's a great idea to have some level of exposure in your portfolio to him. I know I do, not as much of my percentage as Jesse does, but a strong amount. But if you want to be a bit more, take some chances, take some upside, that's where you can maybe go with those rookies where they haven't performed yet. But if you get ahead of the game on them, like some of those S2 rookies right now are so cheap. Like the prices are all $100, $150. And if you're going to be one of the few that that owns one of their 4,000, or if you're going to actually go down to the legendary or rare moments, that's where I think you can get more upside. But obviously, there's risk baked in.
Yeah, that's what. So I remember back my first marketplace purchase in, I think it was in August or September. I bought a Donovan Mitchell holo, and like obviously it's done well, but I don't know relative to LeBron if it's outperformed. And like he's had a great year. Like the Jazz are great, so it's tough to say whether like maybe at this point the platform's mature enough. But if you're still kind of banking on like them 10xing users and all these new people coming in, that's what I'm always weighing. Does it actually outperform it?
Right. And then it's which LeBron, because I think if you were saying September, right?
Yeah, August from that. Oh, I think you froze from.
I think we just
Okay,
lost
I don't know if I was phrasing. Sorry. But I think you were saying September, and that's probably both.
Got to go inside, man. No more flexing, no more sunshine. Got to go inside where the internet works, or maybe allocate some of this Dwight Howard profit to upgrade your internet system.
There must be a storm coming or something. But yeah, no, what I was saying is that, yeah, so if you were talking September, I think back before like this really boom, the Kobe dunk wasn't as valued as it is now. Like right now it is without a doubt, like it is the premier LeBron. I think before there was a bit more kind of which LeBron is going to have more value. And so like, I think that even with the elite player, arguably the best, without a doubt, the best player on the platform, there's still differentiation of where do you invest in the LeBron moments. And wonder how those kind of relate to that Donovan Mitchell or some of the others.
Yeah, it's tough to say. I mean, I think it comes down to like you said, if you're betting on LeBron, it's like a bet on the platform. And early on, I was just thinking like strategy, like who's underrated. LeBron's already $1,000 for his holo or whatever it was at the time, and it was like Donovan Mitchell's only, I think it was $180 or $189 that I paid for the holo, and it was like. But obviously looking back, like I'd rather have paid $1,200 for LeBron or whatever. Yeah, tough to say. But I think, the last few months I've been kind of going into either moments that I think will age well, like the Andrew Bogut run it back, which is like a sneaky Steph Curry 3, because it's like a Bogut behind the back pass to Curry. It's like a young Steph Curry taking a 3. I think that's pretty cool. And I think there's 250 in those. Forget the amount.
So right back, yeah.
So I think like things like that are cool. I bought a lot of the Kevin Durant first base moment, which I still really like that moment, and I think will age well. I bought obviously at the wrong time. It went up to like 1,800. I think I was loading up at like 1,200. It's at like 2 something now.
Maybe you didn't buy at the wrong time. You just didn't sell at the right time.
Yeah, whatever it was. I bought some really early for like $100, and then I was stoked. I was like, but yeah, again, it kind of just mapped the path of the whole platform. It wasn't like, anything to do with my strategy. So that's back to that. But yeah, I think things like that. I always look at. I know the KD run it back got the badge, but I still don't really understand that, because to me that's like not his first moment on Top Shot. That's a run it back. So I still think with time, the first real moment in a Nets uniform, I think it's his first play of the first game with the Nets. If they win a championship this year, next year, that age as well. 7,500 won't be that much in a few years. So that's one I loaded up on.
Yeah, and I think what we're talking about here is what I want Top Shot to move back into, where you can actually make smart bets on various moments, players, and so forth. Because right now, it's been one or the other. It's either when we started, it doesn't matter what you buy, it's going up. And now it doesn't matter what you buy, but it's just slowly been going down. And I want us to get to, and I think we're very close to it, a place where it's just, okay, we're going to stay a bit more steady, a bit more stagnant. And there are going to be some moments and some players that do really well. And there are going to be some that you pulled it from a pack and it's not great. Or if you bought it because you like it, but you don't, it may not, appreciate in value. And eventually it's, you think that Jokic is going to win the MVP, so you invest in him, or you're Ben Simmons for Defensive Player of the Year, or whatever it is. But like, allow me to kind of be, and there's no allowing because it's the marketplace doing its thing, but I want the marketplace to turn into where I can actually use my knowledge, my guesses, my whatever to make some hypotheses and kind of follow through on those, that those prices are going to appreciate.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see Neil in the chat here.
We've got a few
Cool Cats
challenge
5.
news.
Cool Cats
There's another
5
one
is
as well.
live.
And so is Luca.
Oh, I've already got 3 of them. All right. Go TJ.
Cool Cats 5. I thought, oh, interesting.
So Jermichael Green and TJ McConnell are going to become the next bottlenecks. Is that what we're going to see here?
Are those both /15? Interesting. So I believe that these are all free. We're all free agents. Were any of these guys drafted? I saw some theories around on that because it's a Fred VanVleet as well. I do not have confirmation of that, just seeing this for the first time. But yeah.
Yeah. So obviously we don't have any of this populated yet, but we've got, you can see obviously right now, super cheap to complete this set. And then
nice.
Fred VanVleet, the Pete Overzet special for the reward.
I guess we got to start buying these live.
Well, the marketplace is down now, so we can't.
Marketplace is down, so we can't. But we're going to want to.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to want to. But so is everyone.
I am seeing that I have 79 TJ McConnells. No, I'm kidding.
I was about to be like, no freaking way, dude.
I'm pretty sure we would get
I wish
this.
I had all the TJ McConnells. I should have been buying up my namesake from the beginning. And then,
there you go.
I could have been 5K richer like Justin. All right.
Well, hey, and look at the other challenge. So we also have the Luka Doncic MGLE challenge that a lot of people have been really excited about and kind of buying these MGLEs in anticipation for. And so it makes sense that they have released those because we're going to have, with more moments being released now. I haven't had a chance to go through and see what the distribution is, whether they're all the ones from before or so forth. But that's going to be a popular challenge to complete, I think. And right now it's reasonably priced,
which is pretty reasonable. Yeah,
not bad.
No mega expensive ones. So sometimes I feel like those challenges, it's like when there's like a Steph in it, then it, one player becomes half the cost of acquiring. But these are all about the whole price.
Was it the Steph Metallic Gold Challenge, the Series 1?
I jumped in that. It ended up costing like $80,000 to accomplish or something. Here, TJ, you want to pull it up on the?
I think it was 16 at the peak of it.
Which one was it? It was Metallic Gold, or are you talking about
that being like the first challenge where people lost money and it was like, whoa, like up till then it was like kind of a great forcing function. Like I would just collect every challenge and then like all the moments would keep appreciating and it was like, oh great, I'm glad I did all those. But then it definitely that was the first one where I remember selling like Evan Fournier's for like $4,000 and I was like crazy and they went $200 right after or something and I was like, so that was the first time I really saw that. But
that's crazy. TJ, check like MGLE like 17, 16, something around that.
We don't even have that in here because I don't think we're tracking it that far back.
Okay. Larry,
I don't think we retroactively added super old challenges.
That makes sense.
But
yeah,
5 minutes.
We've got 4 minutes here. So anyone that has not yet entered the giveaway, now is your chance. After this clock hits 0, that's when I'm going to start in the background pulling together the list of eligible people. And again, there's going to be multiple giveaways here. We're going to be doing the Zion Seeing Stars. We're going to be, I have one of the pre-whatever base packs to open that I'll be gifting out at least one moment for. I believe Jesse has a pack. He may be opening and gifting something away. So first, we're going to find out if we can all get some packs here. Hopefully, we'll be opening an MGLE. But then regardless, afterwards, we'll be opening some packs. We'll be doing some giveaways. We'll be having a fun Thursday afternoon here. How do we enter, says Josh. Josh, go to our Twitter account at OwnTheMomentNFT. You will see a tweet. You're going to need to retweet that tweet. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow OwnTheMomentNFT. Follow at Yodo. Do all of the things. Hit the like button while you're at it. I think my AirPods are dying.
I'll be back in 1 second.
Yep, sounds good. Go make sure you log into all those other multi-accounts to give yourselves a chance at the drop.
Hold on, my AirPods are dying on me. I'm gonna have to plug in the old-fashioned way.
That's okay.
It's my one complaint with the AirPods, like I've had them on for a while. Now they're dying on me.
There you go. Look at that. We got our friend. We got Pete Overzet on the screen for the other one. 2.5 minutes left. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to have Jesse talk about some recess when he gets back.
Yes,
pretty cool project that he's been diving into.
I do want to hear about that. That's a great idea.
Yeah. And then, all right, so if I'm looking at this cool cats, so we now know that we're going to have the Fred VanVleet. So this is going to be the reward for one of them. There's been rumors all throughout that there was going to be a common challenge. So this is that common challenge. There's also been discussion that there's still going to be a showcase challenge. Whether or not that is tied to the current showcase challenge or a new one is still TBD. So we will figure that one out. And then I think that still leaves 2 more cool cats that we are unsure about how those end up getting distributed, as well as the time frame for the master. So we're still learning. We're still seeing. I think this cool cat challenge will kind of keep everything else kind of under wrap for a little bit. And then once this one concludes, we'll hopefully get some additional information about what's still to come.
Not sure what I missed, but that was my question also. I was like, how does this master work? Do we need all the every cool cat, only the prizes, do you have to have collected them by doing the challenge or by buying them?
Yeah, so there's going to be I think 29 in total. I think LaMelo as the reward will be the 30th. As it stands, is you do not need to have completed all the challenges. You can make sure that you have bought them from Marketplace, got them from PAX or whatever. Majority of them are out. I believe there are still going to be 4 to be grabbed, and so one of those is the VanVleet. One of those is going to come from a showcase challenge, and we're still not sure about the other 2. And then you've started to see some ideas around how many people are actually going to still complete this? What is this value of this LaMelo going to be? The Luka bottleneck. You still have now the Westbrook that we just saw is only going to have around 5,600. So that's going to be the second most in demand one. So it'll be interesting to see kind of how the market reacts to those once those probably get gifted later tonight. And the focus right now, though, 20 seconds until we get this.
Here we go. Everyone, if you're not in the queue, I don't know why you aren't, but get your ass in the queue in the next 8 seconds because it's happening.
Let's see.
Oh, golly.
17,000, right?
17,000 spots. We haven't seen anything from Top Shot telling us how many are in the queue, so we'll get an idea. And I'm sure in chat, Westbrooks have already been gifted. We're just hearing. Okay, I ended up not completing because I sold. So good to hear that, but it'll be interesting to see what those hit the market and how it goes. Come on, low numbers. Come on, low numbers. I'm also curious.
All the challenges, but I was hoping there'd be something for actually completing all of them, not just buying them.
It's possible. It's possible. I got 38,000 here. 38,000. So it is not
35,000.
Jesse, what do you got? Give us something low.
I don't have anything yet, so
that's a good thing. That's good because they start at the high numbers and they work their way down, I believe. Oh, keep going.
Oh no, I got 18,000.
Oh,
we got a sweat.
Ooh, that's a sweat.
We got a sweat.
That's a legitimate sweat. Oh my God.
We had a legitimate sweat on our hands.
Wow. So what's the number? Is it 17.5, 17.2?
I got 18.2. So
18.2. And there were 17.4. Oh, that is a legit sweat.
All right, so that's 600 over 17.4. You need a 3.5% fail rate. Usually we see something a little higher than that. That is going to be a fun.
That is a legit sweat.
Influencer status did not work for us, TJ. 38,000, 35,000.
You know what? It never does. It never has. Producer Coop. Behind the scenes, did we get one? He's not even there.
He's not there right now.
He left. He's doing real work.
We have 45K in the chat. Up here is a 55K. Interesting.
Hey, remember not to leave the queue, guys, because of the rebound packs.
Right. I don't know if you can join late. Maybe you can, but good point, TJ.
Yep.
Everyone who they have 50,000 rebound packs. So as long as we don't end up with 68,000 in the queue, which I don't think that many people qualified.
Yeah, that's the problem is we got to wait so long to get these rebound packs.
Yeah. But
well, then we can do this and you can leave devices, change devices.
That's fair. At the least, though, 18,000 for Jesse. This is going to be quite the sweat. I'm excited.
I guess it's more fun if I would have got like number 37 or something and we just grab it right away. Like adds a little drama to it.
I think we're just going to have to rip open some packs then in the meantime. Let's make sure that we're able to while
it's open right now.
It looked like we could.
I'm getting whatever.
I went into my packs and it looked like I could open it.
Oh, 17,811.
All right, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be such a sweat.
TJ, you want to start us off with a
I do. Let me make sure I can configure the wheel properly first. If you want to.
Oh yeah, spend some time doing that. If you need them. So yeah, TJ mentioned it. Last chance. If you haven't already qualified, go ahead. He's going to pull those from Twitter now and create the wheel. And then we will do the Zion giveaway near the end. So that's a Seeing Stars Zion giveaway. That was actually donated to us. And so we'll kind of go into that a bit later. And then we're going to open some packs and gift some of these moments. We won't be able to do our dollar game, TJ, but we'll just do some gifts.
Yeah, no dollar game. Tell Jesse about the dollar game. He'll find that
so
amusing.
Fun. So fun. So what we'll do on shows is mainly because the gifting kind of got all screwy and stuff. And if you open a pack, it takes a week to do. So we just decided, okay, when we open packs, we're going to take those moments and put them in the marketplace for $1. And it's our chance to have OTM versus the bots. And people, we go, hey, here's the moment. Go to the screen, start finding, and just refresh, and see if you can beat the bots. And I think our record is like 3-1. We're still not sure about whether it was a bot or not. But at the least, for $1, we identify a bot and report them.
That's funny. I like that. That's creative.
Well, it's a good creative way. All right, hold on. I'm almost there.
Okay. I think TJ's favorite part about it is that it ends up just being a complete troll for everyone in the audience. Because everyone watching, every single person's obviously trying to F5, and then it doesn't matter who gets it. It's always assumed that person's a bot or someone's wife or someone's whatever, a cat.
Oh, it is the best. The chat goes wild during the dollar giveaways.
So I'm at 16,701.
Okay, when we get closer, we'll probably have you share screen just so we can all feel the real drama in the sweat.
Yeah, we'll see if I can.
All right, have the wheel.
Oh, nice, you got the wheel.
And I like what Beachhead said here. It's true. Like, I definitely feel like, it's not that bad. I'm still getting a pack here. And we saw that, with these MGLEs, yes, they're still positive plus EV. There's still, some value in them, but they're nowhere near the grand slam that we used to have. There's probably, most of the MGLEs will still go for above $100. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if a couple of the lower ones end up having some sales in that, just below it. And so, hey, some of us might actually end up getting better moments in the long term with just a regular base pack. So we'll see how it goes.
Interesting.
Love it. All righty. Shall we open this up?
Let's do it. Did you click it?
I did. Here we go. Okay, so what are the stipulations of the giveaway here? What do we want to do? I am thinking,
How about I get to pick one of your moments that you have to give away, and vice versa, and then you'll pick one of mine.
Before or after?
Afterwards. Okay. Depending on what you get, I'm probably gonna, I'll decide if I'm nice or not, and which one you got to give away.
What the hell? I did the sound. Why is it not working?
You're in mute in the top left. Click on yeah.
Okay, because I wasn't hearing it either. Now everyone hears it, right? All right, Jesse, which one should I start with, my friend?
So middle.
Middle it is. Here we go, people.
Ooh, solid base, Chris Middleton. We got another one of
wow.
these last night. You were just
Picking up from last night.
You are
2
stashing
Kyries
it.
and 2 Middletons.
Hey, that was a fun pack
Throw them in
last
the
night.
challenge. Throw them in the challenge. I do like this assist, though. It's a sweet one.
That's all. And solid cereal to go with it. What, in the 3,000 something.
For sure. All right. Let's do this one.
And you got Middleton in the middle. Just throwing it out there.
Middleton in the middle. It's a sign. Jamal Murray. What a pick by Jokic.
So sad to see after that injury. Really took their title chances. I think took a major hit without him. Would have been really fun to see a fully healthy team after how well they did and close in the playoffs last year, and then how well Jokic is playing.
Sometimes I see plays and I'm like, and it's this play, and it's like, if one day the 35,000 could be something rare, but
I think we're losing you a little.
Yeah, your connection a little bit, Jesse. Now you seem to be back.
I'm back.
Yeah, you're good.
I think you're back. All right, last one here.
Ooh.
Eric Pascal layup.
All right. And that was your pre-order, right? That's kind of what we expect from a pre-order pack.
Yeah, it really is. All right, Justin.
I am going to let you keep your choice of one and give away 2 others.
Oh, yeah? That's so generous of you.
I know. I really want to make sure that I'm giving back. It actually is generous. It's just not as generous for you.
That's true. But it's more holistically generous because it's generous to more people.
Exactly. And the expectations, the opportunity, the excitement that they're going to get from this until they get massively disappointed for not getting these, slash 35K moments.
Yeah, you're building up a lot of expectation right now that you cannot possibly meet because only 2 of the 250 people are going to end up with one. But hey, that's a 1% chance. Look at that math. That's quick math right there. I guess it's less than 1%. All right.
You're not going to be able to gift them now anyways. So what we'll do is we'll spin the wheel. We'll write that name. And then a week from now, when it passes the gifting rules, we will then ship that over to you.
All right. I'll hold on to Jamal, just because he got injured. I'll hold on to him, save him up for next season, get him ready to go. And then I will gift away the Chris Middleton, since I just got a Middleton myself last night, and then the Eric Pascal. Let's go with that.
I like it. Spin that wheel.
All righty. Chris Middleton is going to be the first one, and I will spin the wheel for Mr. Middleton. And we're not going to hear the thing because it's attached to the other tab, but that's okay. Hearing the wheel is not that. Oh, shit. Never mind. Hold on. I'm going to redo the whole thing because it's only sharing my one tab. Sometimes this thing is such a pain, man.
If you pull it up and do it again, we'll get the sound.
All right. I'm going to pull it up again. Didn't even look at who the winner would have been so that they can't even get disappointed. You'd think that I'd be better at this by now. This is my one thing that I need to work on as the host. But you know what? You can't be perfect at everything. Okay, Chris Middleton, here we go.
Spin that wheel.
Spin the wheel.
And you have to be live, so we will check the chat.
Gotta be live and claim it, yes.
Yep.
Henry True 1. Henry True 1, please identify yourself in the chat and then hit us up on Twitter in the DMs so that you can confirm that it is you. Do not try to pretend that you are Henry. We will find out that you're not.
Yeah, Jesse, in the past, we've had someone who created fake accounts just to win these moments. So here they would say, I'm Henry True L, as if we weren't going to notice.
Do
we?
Wow. We almost deserve a moment for that. That's just work. It's like commitment to it. So.
Yeah.
Henry, you out there?
I want to toss them on Chris Middleton's teammates or something, just.
I feel like Jesse's turned into a crypto punk. He's so pixelated right now. His shoes are turning into a digital NFT version because of the pixelated nature of the camera right now.
It's really that bad, eh?
He does look like a crypto punk. That's great. Wait, hold on. Maybe I can screenshot this and tokenize it, Jesse. This could be worth a lot of money someday.
All right, just come in.
Jesse Punk.
Cut the check and we're good.
There you go. I'm trying to figure out which attributes he has right now. Maybe if I know there's a gray hoodie or whatever, but we'll see.
Am I still pixelated? Hold on.
It's going in and out. It's going in and out. It's not too bad.
All right.
All right. Henry has DM'd us. So Henry, congrats to you.
Nice.
You are the winner.
All right. Fire it up now.
Next one up.
For the Eric.
This is going to be for the Eric Pascal. And here we go. Spin the wheel. We need some wheel music. And the winner is...
I think we need to start betting on colors too. Zavada 4. Okay.
Zavada
While we wait for
4.
them, do you want to tease? Do you want to give a backup one in case, or is that just a big 2 tease that the person has not actually here?
Let's wait. Let's wait first and see, because we don't want to ruin someone's karma on being able to draw a true winner later.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right, so congrats to you too.
Congrats to you too. There'll be more to come. But in the meantime, Jesse, where are we at in line? Oh, you're less crypto punky now. He's back.
Yeah, you look great.
11,864. But there's no sign from them of how many people are in the queue or left or how many packs. So I don't know what that means.
600 people need to drop out. Just need a couple technical difficulties. You just need some pixelated crypto punks that don't have enough internet access to get it. But just got, someone's like, I really just wanted the rebound pack. Now $100 is a little too much for me. Let me just get my rebound pack. Like, I got fingers crossed. I've got confidence. Jesse.
So what's your take on the like, what's it called? Whatever they call it, like what you need to buy packs going forward?
The requirements.
Requirement. That's the word I forgot. Requirement.
Yeah. No.
Wait, I'm just reading our other chat, Justin. Neil is 17.4. So Neil and Bach both may have gotten packs. So if they are, I'm going to try and get them on the stream for sure.
Yeah. Well, I talk. You do other stuff and go hook that up and try to get them on.
I'm going to do that.
So I think it's a major step in the right direction. I think the biggest, after we saw with the legendary, when you had to, we know you had to have 15, you had to have some level of quality, if not the 15, everyone should have then said, okay, I understand. I'm also going to have 15 going forward. You knew we were going to have a rare pack soon with the MGLEs because there were 250 still out there. There was just no reason now not to have that minimum requirement of 15 moments. And to be honest, I think I want to stay on the safe side. And I think people should probably have more like 20, 25 going forward because who knows, they may continue to increase it. That's kind of table stakes. There's a couple outliers where like I've heard of someone who tried to consolidate to buy like a Kobe and, the LeBron Kobe, and like he only had 14 or something. And like, that's unfortunate. There's always going to be some outliers. Yeah. But I think the major play was the $99 because that eliminated the multi-accounters. That eliminated the family accounts of the person who's only just there for the packs, ripping them and just kind of holding them or selling them. It eliminated majority of the rent seekers who were truly rent seekers and not participating in the marketplace. So I think that was a major step in the right direction.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that makes a lot of sense to have all those different things. The marketplace spend was good. And I like how they get creative with it because it's like, now it's kind of, you don't really know. So you have to actually act that way. You can't just prepare for it for the drop, so makes sense. Yeah. Obviously there's people who are pissed and are like, I just missed it by this for the nature of the game.
And I mean, there's also I wish it was more strict. Everybody wants it to be as strict as the line that's just underneath them so that they qualify and the others don't. And like, obviously there's that personal nature to it. But I think from a business wise, yeah, they're playing a cat and mouse game with a lot of these multi-accounters until they can figure out how to truly, eliminate them from the site. And that's when we talk about bad actors from a multi-account. There's then the other side of are they really bad actors if they're just coming for, the rent seekers who are just coming for the packs? And really, it's up to Top Shot to decide, like, what is best for their ecosystem long term. We've heard some contrary points. We've heard some on both sides to say that, hey, maybe everyone should actually have access. I'm on the opinion that there's nothing wrong with a system that rewards people who have a bit more activity. We don't want it to turn into the extreme where it's only the rich getting richer. But there's no reason that you can create some form of a table stakes of, hey, it needs to be this much. You got to have activity. We want to reward the people who are active in the ecosystem. And I think that's what they're trying to do. And I'm hopeful that the baller status program gets revamped. So revamp meaning it's no longer just about, right now it is getting packs and doing challenges, but there's other activity that they want to incentivize, similar to what we've seen in other industries, daily fantasy sports, sports betting, hotels, loyalty. Like there's loyalty programs, and hopefully that becomes another way, not the only way, but another way you can potentially qualify based off forms of activity and behaviors.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think getting the packs to not so plus EV is exactly the right approach. And it's like, then we get back to like the market is more at equilibrium and people can start strategizing and betting on players that they think will outperform and kind of like taking that approach rather than just frantically buying everything that goes up the same day or frantically selling. Like, and then that's what you want. You want a sustainable market where like people can actually like think about this and strategize. So.
Yeah, agreed. And I mean, Roham, I think, he has that 100-year vision. He wants to build a product that is around for 100+ years. And so what's happening right now are just, learning experiences for us in the moment. It obviously feels substantial. If someone only had 14 and they missed out on this, like it feels like a big loss. But their priorities are that kind of long-term vision. And I mentioned this last night, but Roham put out a tweet a little while back where he showed it. He included one of their metrics that 98% of users who had received a pack, purchased a pack, and made a purchase on the marketplace were still around 3 months later. And so I don't know what that number is updated now that there's maybe withdrawals or maybe, you've gone through a roller coaster, but I think that number is probably still very high. And that's what they're trying to gear towards is they've realized that just buying packs isn't going to sustain user engagement long-term. But if they can find a way to kind of get that person to then also make purchases in the marketplace, in a natural form, not just to qualify for packs, but because they're actually engaged, I think that's a great sign long term for the for Top Shot and Dapper Labs.
That makes a lot of sense. It's like they, people are always going to complain. People, of course, love when they buy a $10 pack and it's worth $100, but obviously not sustainable. You want it to be like any investing. There has to be a way. Everyone wants their collection to go up, but it's like being up every day, just and like 2xing, 3xing every day. It has to be. I'm buying this today because I think in 6 months it'll be a little higher. I think in 5 years it'll be a lot higher. So you lose that when you have the February run up like that, and like people are just. I got some moments that I was selling, like people would flip them twice, 3 times in the same day, and be making $1,000. It made no sense, It was like. So, yeah,
I want to give a shout out. This queue is cruising, and that is so true. Compared to what we've seen even last time, where I feel like for the legendary drop, it took so long to kind of get through to the rebounds. This does feel like it's going very fast. It's been 20 minutes, and I think we've already gone through about 12,000 or so packs. So this sweat might be short-lived.
We have the update right now. I'm at 6,193, and it says 9,775 packs left. So I maybe
I think that 9,777 is not accurate. Yeah,
right.
They do that in batch. The 9,775. So I know there were some people who were really sad about that when it said like, "Oh, there's 1,200 left, and I'm 300," and didn't get it.
56.
So on the homepage, it says 6,136 left. So that's probably the accurate number. What did you say you were, Jesse?
Now I'm 56.73.
Ooh,
it's gonna be very
promising.
Sweat. It's gonna be a very close sweat.
I don't know if I can because I have this open in Chrome because it didn't work, and I use Safari normally, so I don't know if I can share my screen like that. I don't think so.
It's fine. And your internet is kind of choppy. What was that?
5.63. We're moving up.
Okay.
Your internet's very choppy.
I don't know.
It's fine. Hey, tell your internet, focus solely on the pack drop. Just make sure, move as fast as possible. That's the number one priority. Figure out the rest later. In the meantime, I think I should share my screen and let's rip open another pack.
Let's do it. Also,
then,
we never heard from Zavada 4, so.
Ooh. Okay. Let's. You want to spin the wheel first while I get this ready?
Right, yeah, let's do that. I think that the time has passed for Zavada 4. So
great.
Sorry, Zavada. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel for the Pascal. And the winner is
red again. I told you we need to start betting on this. Finu 209. 209.
Congratulations, Finu 209. Hit us up in the chat. Hit us up in the DMs. Let us know that you are watching the show, and you will be gifted the Eric Pascal moment.
Love it. All right, and I will now. Let's go. Go to the pack drop. Nope, that's the wrong one. Yeah, because that said pack drop, but it was I need the packs page.
The pack itself.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Share my screen. Okay, we should be good to go. You guys able to see this?
Yep, we got it.
All right, we will do the pre-order as well. There we go. And we'll go with same qualifications. TJ, you'll get to decide what I do with my moments.
All right.
Jesse, keep it up. Which one are we going with?
Let's go with the left.
It's really difficult. Are we going 1 or 3?
1.
All right, we're going to go with my left, number 1.
Your left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me and see me? Or
Luka.
Oh, let's go.
There we go. That's a strong
nice one.
start. With Luka being the MGLE challenge, getting the behind the back assist. In a losing effort, though. Hate to see it. Love the moment. Add it to the collection. TJ, Dose or Trace?
Let's go with Dose. Let's just keep it in order, straight and narrow.
We are keeping it alive. 15599. Danny Green. One other than Danny Green shooting a 3. If they had Danny Green doing anything other than 3, it would be a travesty. Obviously, TJ picks his 70s picture there.
Boom.
Playing against Heat. I like it. All right, and we will finish. Let's finish strong. We're going 2-2-4-6-5. Terrence Davis. Okay. Got 2 losing effort drones. Oh, it comes inside with a nice dunk. All right. Not too bad. Luka, obviously, the
headliner
of that. What am I doing, DJ?
I don't know if anyone would be too excited about getting a Danny Green or a Terrence Davis. So I'll let you keep both of those, but let's go ahead and auction off this Luka to the people.
I
you
like
get to keep 2 of the 3, but the Luka will be gifted to someone.
I like it. I want to do this first, though, just so I can feel a little misery for what I'm giving up. We're going to pull up OTM.
Is he in the challenge?
No. I'm just pulling up. All right, so let's see. We're going to go.
Let's check him out for the few minutes that he is in your ownership.
Yeah, there you go. Right. All right, that's 2 common. Should come up pretty easily. All right, there we go. I like it. That's a good steak dinner right there. I'm down in Florida. You can get a steak dinner for that much. All right, here we go. There we go. So we got to keep in mind 52% circulation count. So we're still going to see a decent amount of these kind of coming out. Ooh, TJ, I didn't even realize that we get a pop-up now that shows the impacts a minute without me even having to click on it. That is fancy. Gosh, the new site redesign. Love it. All right, here we go. Are you going to spin it for me? I'll let you take over.
I'll spin it.
Okay.
I will spin the wheel again here for Luca. This is a solid one. Anytime you can get a Luca.
Oh yeah, when you're talking pre-order pack of 35Ks, you love a Luca. Probably a top, maybe besides the rookies, probably like a top 5.
Yeah, I definitely agree. All righty, and let's do it.
I'm at 700 in the queue, by the way.
700?
Yeah. All right, we're going to switch to yours.
It is going fast.
I'm going to try and buy it and then log in on this browser so we can all open it together.
Imtiaz Kibria.
I'm Tiaz Kibria.
I'm Tiaz Kibria.
Have we heard from your second winner for your Eric Pascal?
Let's see. No. We haven't.
We just have to we're just the wheel all day. This sounds fun. Hopefully we'll see if Tiaz ends up responding.
Yeah. We will see. And if they don't, then the Luca will go to someone else.
Okay. Let's see at the Top Shot site how many it says on there are still. It says 997, 970 now. And Jesse, where are you looking?
363.
The feed dude did respond on YouTube, apparently. I'm seeing in the chat now.
Okay.
Sorry,
well, we need them.
I had only looked in the Twitter DM, but if you could respond in the Twitter as well.
You got to verify in Twitter because you could go on YouTube and just create a name, but the Twitter account is what we can actually verify. Got to make sure it's fair for everyone.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah. Fino, DM us. And yeah, so this is looking pretty good because it sounds like, and I'm seeing this go down pretty slowly on the pack drop one, but if it was 997, 970, 712 now, so at least seems fairly realistic.
I'm 363 still.
Oof. Just make sure that credit. I don't know if you get the Dapper dollars, but you're just gonna go quick. I don't know if you're competing with others.
I have some Dapper, but yeah, I don't know how many they let in at a time.
Yeah. TJ, how's it looking for the rest of the OTM team?
Neil is going to get a pack.
Nice.
It sounds like
and
he's right on the edge, kind of. Bachman in as well, but he's not able to join a stream, but that's fine. Okay.
Well, he's going to save that for another time, though, so it's fine. Maybe on the Monday show or something, we'll have him jump on.
We confirmed Fino. 184.
Feeling it. Are you sweating a little? Like, do you need do you take a little? Yeah.
Like I'm feeling it's definitely like cutting it close. Like, what did you say? There was 700 left. Now 5 or something.
Like, I'll go refresh that.
It says 487 on the homepage now.
Oh my god. I might not get one.
466.
Wow, you're literally so close. I think you're going to be good, but it's so. I mean, it couldn't be much more of a sweat than this.
134 here.
Oh, I think you're on the right side of this. I think it is. But I also don't know. Like, if you get sent to the buy now, like, are other people that can beat you out? Like, can it?
Yeah.
Don't take your time. As I said, that internet.
Producer Coop is sweating behind the scenes as well. I don't know if you saw this, Justin.
Oh, he's close too?
He's close too.
Oh wow.
He was number 6405 to start.
We're going head to head for that last pack right now.
Yeah, right.
Wait, what was his starting number, TJ?
6405.
No, that's not his starting number. There were 17,000.
Yeah.
Sorry. That must have been for a while.
I'm 82 right now.
He never said his starting number.
Okay. Yeah. 82. We got to the double digits.
53. I guess they let me at a time or something. I don't know.
Let me give a refresh on the main site. We're now at 271. And Coop, what's going on with you? Put it in the chat. Let us know. It sounds like Coop is also within 100. So we got both you guys at the double digits.
Oh, wow.
I'm also curious. Yeah. Hopefully Coop tells us what his starting number was so we can kind of get a feel for that and compare. Oh, TJ, if we get a pack here before opening, I think we're going to have to launch off.
I think we should. I think we really should. I love a good launch off.
So Jesse, a little behind the scenes. So producer Coop, who you can kind of hopefully see his grayed out face behind the scenes, he is our magic fingers when it comes to kind of making these videos. As a 100% full-time, nothing to do with his real world job of making videos, but he makes fire videos. And he made a video a couple weeks back of a launch video for when we launched the new website, and it is fire, and it just gets you so pumped up. Like, it's got some Scorsese in it. It's got some, it's. Oh, hey Arnie,
it's fire.
By the way, I'm sitting at number 5 here in this queue.
Number 5.
Just sitting here at 5. Like,
Arnie.
So I think what we should do here is confirm that Jesse gets his pack.
Let's see.
Let him go through his process.
Redirected.
Okay.
Then we can play the launch off video to get hype, and then we can open Jesse's pack.
I think that sounds like an amazing idea.
Yeah, then I think I'll be able to log in on Chrome, and we can share the screen.
And while the video is going, it'll give you some time. All right. Brett Bowen's saying 144 left. I'll give a refresh behind the scenes.
I think we're good here, Jesse.
30.
Trying to snag it. Well, 129 left. It's telling me.
Get one of those 129. You only need one. It's only one.
It's spinning. Hold on.
So we're looking at like a 4% fail rate or 4% fallout rate. And Jesse was at it needed 3.4%.
It looks like we got it. Yeah, we got it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so.
Wow. What do you know, though?
Let's go. He knew it. He came in with the confident vibes early. He knew he wasn't going to allow it.
Yeah, and like we got 1 for 3. It's a team effort.
Well, so. To be fair, Jesse, we may have had our 2 other teammates, Neil and Bachman, and maybe even Coop get it. So really, it's just these guys here.
We're close.
Okay, there we go.
TJ, we're the ones who just get screwed. Not even you. You've gotten a legendary.
I did get a legendary.
I guess I get Dwight Howard.
So let's see.
All right.
Once you confirm, TJ, are you ready to fire this? Are you ready to launch?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so real quick.
We can do this now, and Jesse can figure out his stuff in the background.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, so we're going to launch. We're going to rip open an MGLE, and then we're going to fire that Zion. We still have the big Zion giveaway as well, the Seeing Stars at the near the end of the show. So
perfect.
The fun has just begun. That was just the sweat to get here.
This is the grand finale. This is all happening now. So let's prepare for launch. Producer Coop, can we please prepare for launch?
I've been offered $1 million for the Zion #1.
I mean, we have to ask about the Gary Vee thing, right? So
I think NFTs are here to stay in perpetuity. I think the NBA is one of the great IPs in the world. So I'm extremely bullish.
If you think about it, we've done $120 million of sales with less than 70,000 users, and so that's nothing. You know, that's the purpose of what's going to be possible for this when we take it real mainstream.
Do you get some anxiety opening these things at all?
Yeah, hell yeah! Like when I was a kid, when I opened up baseball cards. Yeah.
You want to do it already? You ready for this?
No.
Boom shakalaka!
You know what is also great is that I believe we have figured out
the sound. Oh, producer Coop is shaking his head. He doesn't know. I know he's put some work into this.
Oh, shake your head no, producer Coop? We tested this. All right, let me know if you guys hear this. We ready for it? Let's do it. We're hitting open pack. Open pack.
All right, I'm getting the marketplace up so we can get some valuation here.
You guys hear the music or no?
No, we don't.
He's on fire!
Listen up.
Give me a go, no go for launch. Booster.
Go.
Retro.
Go.
Vital.
We're go flight.
Guidance.
Guidance go.
Surgeon.
Go flight.
Ecom.
We're go flight.
GNC.
We're go.
Telmute.
Go.
Control.
Go flight.
Procedures.
Go.
Inco.
Go.
FAO.
We are go.
Network.
Go.
Recovery.
Go.
Capcom.
We're go flight.
Launch control, this is Houston. We are go for launch.
Roger that, Houston.
Oh, I love it every time.
That's so fire. I only got to
Producer
say, though, we may need to change some of the images at the end there. One, my account valuation is not at that high level anymore. And two, we got some new screenshot. We got some new images, some new product, the facelift of the design for the site. So we'll put some, we'll crack the whip a little on Coop.
Good stuff.
Look good.
Love that video. And yeah, if you haven't checked out the new site yet, head on over otmnft.com. We have pictures now. I mean, what more could you want? Pictures to go along with your data. I think that's everyone's dream. But really everyone's dream is to receive a premium rare pack. And we have someone on stream that has done just that. Jesse, how are we doing over there in terms of internet situation, ability to share screen?
I don't know. That's out of.
Hey, it looks
I'm
good.
trying to share my screen here. So, can I show one tab? Is there a good way to do that?
So what you'll want to do is you want to go to share, and then you're going to want to go to, there's going to be a box. So don't go all the way through it, but there's going to be a Chrome tab. And then in Chrome tab option, it'll say click for audio or share audio. And you're going to want to click that.
Follow these steps.
All right. So like it's going to be Chrome tab in the top right, and then bottom left, there's a checkbox that says share audio.
So I click share. I click share in StreamYard, right?
Yep. Share at the bottom.
Share at the bottom.
Share screen.
Share screen. Okay.
Then Chrome tab in the top right, and then bottom left, it goes share audio.
All I see, I see screen sharing tips. Okay. Okay. That was just another. Got it. Share audio. All right, we are good.
There you go. And TJ will make sure. Hopefully, this premium pack looks so nice.
Yeah.
Love it.
Got a few.
Love it. I always got a few.
Holding on to a Seeing Stars. What's your plan for that? Just waiting?
Yeah, I just kind of think. I don't know. Kind of think it would be fun to keep some unopened. Like, obviously. Wish I kept some of the Series 1 stuff, but I had no patience and foresight. But yeah, now I just kind of keep some of the base ones, and I think it'll be more fun to open them later on. So
I like it.
Or for things like this, when people are watching and it's fun. So
for sure.
Exactly. Let's rip open the MGLE.
Let's do it. All right. Is this some new music?
Ooh,
sounds like it.
So, which one do I go?
Do they have the colors on this, Justin? So that's your MGLE, so we'll save that for last.
All right. You guys want to give me some? Where do we go? Number 3?
Yeah, number 3. Chris Paul right there. Number 3. You got a double
badge.
All right, where am I going next?
Up to you. Do you want to watch the moment? Is it? I think it's a good highlight. Interesting that we got a click.
There you go. I thought I clicked it.
Mr. Israel. I know Israel is actually fairly popular in Top Shot. They've got an active community there. Yep.
All right.
TJ, where's he going?
Let's go number 4.
Great. Oh, we were just loading it up on these.
Double badge. Nice serial too. 1255. Pretty solid.
Oh, yeah.
It's a nice pack.
Oh. Who is this guy? I don't even know.
6 gold badge.
Music
Okay.
is crazy.
Fine. Go with number. Yeah. Go with 1. Go with 1.
Let's do it.
Apparently, he just got hurt for the year last night.
A bad
Didn't
snare.
even see that.
Part of the hollows from last time. He was in my hollow 4 challenge forward. Nice little dunk.
All right. So 2 or 5.
2 more than the grand finale. Let's do 2, and then we'll do 5, 6 to bring it home.
That sounds good. Well, that's an interesting number. Ooh, crispy blue face.
I like Chris Boucher. He's from Montreal. I'm from Montreal.
There you go.
Good connection. Nice.
That Canada. All right, one more comment before we go for the main event.
All right.
Rudy.
Yeah.
Appreciate
All right.
it. Yeah.
I think this is his first moment. I don't remember him having any other ones.
All right. Do we go for it?
Here it is.
Pretty strong pack so far with the 2 rookies.
Grand finale.
Dallas.
Mavericks.
Jalen Brunson. And the truth is, if you go through these, the MGLEs in general are kind of weak for this set. And I know someone was asking about the kind of expected value, or whatever these MGLEs. There's a bunch that they'll probably end up going for in the 100 to 200 range, which, as we talked about,
You can cut the music in the top left, Jesse.
great. Yeah,
Oh, or just do that. Yeah.
of course.
Uh-oh.
Why am I
We
still
good?
hearing it?
There we go.
Yeah, now we're good.
All right.
But yeah, overall, I think that's a pretty solid pack. I think getting 2 rookies is pretty strong. And then for the MGLE, we were saying there's a ton of MGLEs that feel like, a little lower caliber of player. And that was the majority of them. And so like Jalen Brunson may end up going in the marketplace for something around that 100 to 200. But also like, we're collectors in this. You got 2 rookies, you got some strong players, you got the opportunity to kind of hold those long term. And if you want to complete a challenge, Jalen Brunson will be one of the players.
Yeah. I kind of like young guys that haven't really made like a huge name for themselves. Like there's some upside there too, if he ends up being, he's young, right?
Jalen Brunson. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So.
Full train. I do not know that actually much about him. He's 24, second round pick. Oh, no, early second round pick 33 overall by the Mavs. So yeah,
I like it. Playing with Luka, never know.
There you go, young Pete. Right, it's kind of like we're fans with, you get like a Kyra Lewis because of who he's going to be playing with going forward. You get the Zion connection, and so if you're playing, whether it's Miles Bridges with LaMelo going forward or what it is, like that's always a nice positive.
Yeah, not terrible. Who's the best metallic gold moment in this set, in this drop?
I think it's probably the Wiseman because it goes with the rookie. Let me take a quick scan. I didn't.
But for the most part, the options weren't great.
Yeah, it wasn't anything amazing, right?
And I saw someone ask about the projections. We took a stab at them, and it just didn't seem just so hard when it's so many of these players that are not the high quality players. There's not a large sample of those players out there, and we didn't feel comfortable putting out something that we thought was accurate enough, essentially.
And there were so many of them that fell in the 100 to 300 range, and them distinguishing beyond that, it was just difficult.
Just hard.
And The other is like, we'll see what happens. The challenges aren't the most exciting for a lot of these players either. I think Embiid is the nicest one. The other two, I don't want to misstate right now, but they weren't the level of attractiveness of obviously like the Luka, which is the one right now, or some of the others going going forward.
Yeah.
Okay, this has been fun. I'm glad we got one. It was nice to kind of hear that music. It was nice to rip it. I'm happy for Jesse. Jesse,
Way to go, Jesse.
we got to ask you. Give us the scoop on as I was a kid, my favorite subject in school is recess.
Yeah.
Tell me
You
about
guys are in
recess.
there, right?
What was that?
We're in there.
You guys are in there, yeah.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
in there.
I
tell
tried to
the people about
I tried to
recess.
get the hat from the early sign up, but I don't know if I made it.
Yeah, Recess is a tokenized community. And basically what that means is we have a Recess token, and you have to hold the Recess token to enter the community. And what that does is it incentivizes the same thing for everyone. So instead of paying a Soho House membership every year and then being able to come and use the Soho House, you hold the token, which kind of you're invested in the community, and everyone's invested in the community by holding the token. It's like holding a piece of the community as your entrance. And Recess right now is a Discord where we're talking about kind of crypto stuff, Top Shot, Zed Run, So Rare, all that kind of stuff in the Discord. We're doing weekly chats on Clubhouse and Twitter Spaces. Yesterday we did a DeFi one with Gianni and Justin. Next week we're doing a music Clubhouse. We have some music people in the Discord. And we have a Recess So Rare team, which is managed by a community member, Gambi. And so like just kind of all little cool projects within it. And just kind of all starts with the token.
Sounds like the whole draft gang is all on, and I saw Sealy put out a nice thread yesterday about kind of an intro to DeFi. I know he's been heavily into the So Rare game as well. But now love seeing just communities that are kind of built around these shared interests in the kind of NFT crypto space. So exciting space.
Yeah, it's cool, and I've like learned a lot, and I'm trying to recruit Top Shot people and kind of add some stuff there because that's something that I've been deeper in than other stuff, and then learn from the other stuff. The DeFi stuff is super interesting. And then what's cool with the projects like the Recess FC is like I wanted to get into So Rare and kind of like dive into it, and I never really did. And this was just like, okay, I'll toss like an ETH or 2 ETH towards the team and kind of let someone who's deeper in it and better at it manage the team. And I think we got like 40 ETH or something. So we got like a sizable team backed by Recess, which is really cool.
Shout out to Evan in the chat. One of the biggest OTM supporters. Evan, shout out. Also part of the Recess So Rare team. So
Evan,
love it.
How do you do that? Like he's
how does he do all
active in
this?
our
I don't know.
Discord.
He's in everything. He's in everything.
And every NFT Evan's basically already aped into. It's
Evan's crushing it. Shout out Evan.
Oh
man.
Wait, so you guys said you did get in? Okay.
No, we're in.
Okay.
Yeah. So I honestly, I don't have that much time, but I was experimental early on and trying to learn and stuff. And I think when you first showed it, I was just bullish on the idea of it. I think it's a really cool prospect, and so occasionally I'll try to kind of peep in and stuff. But no, it's cool.
Yeah, whenever you have time, come through. That'll be cool.
Okay. You ready for this, TJ?
Let's do it. I mean, we got to bring it home here. We've got a Zion Seeing Stars. Justin, you want to give the people the background on how we are able to give away this Zion?
Yeah, I definitely will. And then do you want to let's pull up the moment. Let's watch that moment. It's the Seeing Star. Obviously fun to always watch a Zion highlight, and then definitely. So shout out here from the giveaway to a good friend of ours, Jeffrey Rowe. Got a pretty interesting story. So obviously he's active in Top Shot, but he's a Canadian actor. He's huge into sports. He lives in Tokyo, and he's just big on kind of the whole like paying it forward. And so we've just been chatting over the past few weeks or so, and he's just like, hey, I want to get back to the OTM community whenever I get a chance. And so he reached out and he was like, hey, I know you guys are having a show and stuff, and want to see if I can contribute to the contribute to the community, as a giveaway. So he has graciously provided this Zion Seeing Star. And then it is in my account now. And so same thing, we'll pick the winner. It'll take a little time because of the gifting restrictions, but it is exciting to be able to share this forward. And so I will put his Twitter in the chat as well if anybody wants to kind of just follow him. But great guy.
Yeah, go ahead, check him out. Jeffrey Rowe at market_Taylor. We appreciate the very generous Zion that he's going to be giving away to
this
the people
is a couple
today.
steak dinners. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, apparently in Florida you could just eat for a month with this if you can get a steak dinner for $25.
I mean,
nice.
we got to be careful, TJ. We're going to turn it into the pizza example from Bitcoin. Someone bought the 2 pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoins or whatever. We're going to be careful if we're trading in a Zion for a few steak dinners. This Zion in a couple of years might be worth far more than that. Nice little Honda Civic.
Shall we do it?
Spin that wheel.
Let's spin the wheel. We're just
And
going to go without the sound.
Yeah, it's have to be in the chat, or have to be either DM us. I think as we wrap the show, we'll probably do a backup or two as well here.
We didn't get. I don't think we got the most recent. I don't think we got the Imtiaz Kibria unless I missed it.
Okay. We'll let's spin a couple. So first,
yeah, we'll do some backups so that we can confirm after the fact. But this one is for the Zion, right here, and let's do it.
Hey, TJ, I bet you a moment that it's going to land on blue. You get a color.
I'll do green. It's going to be red. It is red.
It's red. All right. Guy Fu, lots of numbers. Lots of numbers. We will see, is this a real person or a bot? Hopefully it is a good person. Guy Fu, send us a DM, put it up in chat. And TJ, let's start doing some backup ones, and then we will.
Congrats, Guy Fu. Yep,
Guy Fu.
We're gonna fire in some backup. So here we go. To win the backup,
let's go. There it would have been your green there. Standish DFS, Daily Fantasy Sports World.
DFS as the backup. If I could.
Okay, and so if the Zion, that person Standish will then also get the backup for mine.
Yeah. So they're the first backup. Yep. Oh, Standish is in the chat.
There you go. Congrats. Maybe
all
Standish.
Right, Standish.
So I think you'll probably get at least the Zion or a Luka.
Yeah, at this point, the Luka seems very likely. We haven't heard from either, though.
Yeah.
So that means we just need one more potential backup.
That's correct. Yep.
Yeah, Standish, I see you. If you could still DM on Twitter, that would be. I mean, it's pretty obvious that it's you because your name's exactly the same, but still DM us just to stay good with the process. Yeah, that was quick. It's definitely real. All right, we'll do another backup here.
Let's go. Big money, big money, big money. It's going to be blue this time.
Whammies.
No, it's not.
Yellow, green. LMU Drew.
Okay.
Someone else says that they're here, so I don't know who that is. But
that was fun.
Right. I think that'll probably do it.
Chewy
Wolf says that they're here.
Okay. So we'll figure out all this in the back end. If by some crazy chance we have not gotten the response, then what we'll do is we'll spin and we'll send out a Twitter or something. But yeah. But overall, TJ, we got one pack on stream. We ripped open up a couple. We got to watch the launch video, which always makes my day. Got to learn about recess with Jesse. I think it's a pretty successful couple hours.
Yes, oh, absolutely. Sir. Absolutely. Jesse, congrats on the pack, man.
Yeah, doesn't feel as exciting as some of the old packs, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you must be jaded from being opening some of the big boy packs back in the day.
Yeah, except they weren't like, I'm trying to think when the highest point of like where the most value right when you open it was. It definitely wasn't early on. For the first few months, they were just sitting there. So it was like, whatever. But
It's crazy. Just crazy to think about those days. And,
you just
I think it's
walk
also,
in, 20 packs, buy 20, like just all day if you want. Crazy.
And it's interesting because I mean, like as other NFT projects get out there, and theoretically you could say the same thing about the baseball ones, where like there was still a little more demand, but you could have bought 10, 20, 30, 40 packs of the MLB ones. And I think going forward we'll see other sites as well where like platforms come out and people can make a decision whether or not you want to take a risk and you think this is going to be, blow up and be successful. Because, it's easy for us now to look back and be like, oh, those people who were in August, September, October were so lucky, like they could just get whatever they want. But the truth is they weren't seeing the market like we were. They weren't having that kind of, they had to take a risk and there was a level of foresight. And there's a lot of projects out there right now that you can be an early adopter on. But you've got to take a risk. Is that going to blow up and be successful, or is it just going to, a money grab, or like a startup fail? Who knows?
Yeah, and another thing that people always say is like, "Oh yeah, like it went up so much." It's like, yeah, but how many people held moments all the way through? Yeah, I even sold I sold a LeBron first moment for like $300. I was looking back, like it's like 30,000 or whatever it is now drop, but it's like. Yeah, obviously now it's like, what are you thinking? But at the time, it's like, okay, like nothing else is really selling at all. I don't want to sit here listing $2 moments. So if I can make back 300, I just spend a bunch on packs. Like, all right, like that's, and like that's the thing. It's like how many people held everything and really played it perfectly. There's only a few.
It's the same thing as Bitcoin. I mean, I was first buying my Bitcoin at 200-300 because I was working from an enterprise side and the technology. And so like, yeah, I was early into it, but I also sold a bunch when it hit 1,000. And then like the ones that I didn't, I might have, would definitely have sold at 10,000 or 20,000 or whatever. And so just because you were, in there at the beginning, you still got to be able to hold it all throughout and such. And so it's, it's not as easy as it sounds looking back now, 2020.
Yeah. And then there's so many projects where you did have a chance to sell high and make a lot of money and you held, and that, you lost everything, and then people are kind of counting, oh, I made this much, but you didn't make anything if you don't sell it. So it's interesting.
There's always going to be a way that you can second guess, or you could have timed it better, or this or that. You got to just make your decisions, be comfortable with why you made them the way you made them, and then let the chips fall where they may.
100%. I mean, like TJ, we were talking to Dingling as well yesterday, and he was saying the exact same thing, like his conversations to be able to make these purchases. Like, these are people who were in it for early on, and he's definitely helping them out by being able to provide them with a way to take, a large amount of their net worth off the table. And so while he is obviously very bullish in this long term, and he's doing some fantastic stuff for the market, there's no question he's also helping the people out who want to sell. Everyone that is selling to him wants to sell, and likely because they invested as an OG so early on, and they've now accumulated a major part of their net worth in Top Shot, and that's a risky. Like, that's not diversification. And so, it's fantastic just what Dingling is doing and being able to help people from that community aspect. People want to diversify, they diversify, and they're able to get some money off the table.
Yeah, and it's a different bet now, like, or at every stage. Like, that's what I was saying a lot with the 208,000 LeBron. I think it was better value than that same moment a month before was 34,000. I think it was better value because there was so many more people, so many more convinced people that were on spending big money. And it was like, yeah, it was 6 times the price, but I had way more than 6 times the conviction. And it's like, for a guy like that coming in, buying all those number ones, it's a different play. It's like something that's already reached a certain level of maturity. Back in August, September, up to December, pretty much, buying packs, spending a few thousand was like, okay, this is like likely to go to zero because there's no, there's so many projects out there. And so just a different way to look at it.
Very different types and levels of risk involved. Just like venture capital firms, some are angel and some do pre-seed and Series A and like early phase age, and some spend a lot more money, but they get involved in Series C, Series D when the company is already successful, and it's just different kind of investment risks.
Yep.
Good stuff. All right, gentlemen.
Good chatting with you guys.
That'll do it. Yeah. Thanks, Jesse, for coming on. It was a good time. Glad one of us was able to get a pack. So
yeah, it was fun. We'll do it again sometime. Hopefully, hopefully pull someone, a little crazier, but I'm happy with Joe and Brunson. It's cool.
No, it's awesome.
Sounds good, guys.
We will see you in recess, and it was good chatting.
Yeah, see you in recess.
Yes, sir. All right. Thanks, everyone, for spending the afternoon with us. Congrats to anyone out there that was able to get the pack. If not, hopefully you guys are still in line waiting for these rebound packs, just like I am. So on behalf of Justin, on behalf of Jesse, and of course, on behalf of Producer Coop behind the scenes, I am TJ Lasig, and we will see you guys next time.